Here are some of my Bookish podcast recommendations. I feel like podcasts are heavily slept on in the book talk community, so here are some of my favorite Bookish podcasts that I like to listen to every week. First one is Reading Glasses. Every week they cover a different reading relating topic. They tell you what books they're currently reading and what they think of them. They talk about new releases. They talk about what's the best snacks to eat while reading, all of that fun stuff. I absolutely love them. They are great. And I think that their lives are so interesting. See, they both used to work in the film industry, and Brea Grant still works in the film industry. Mallory O'Meara writes mostly nonfiction books, and just going through their entire backlog, I highly recommend. They have an offshoot called Reading Smut, where they talk about smut books. They read a different smut book every month and talk about it, and then it's like every other week, and on the off chance or on the off day or whatever, they talk about something in the spicy book community, usually with a guest. Again, super great. This is where I got my idea for my Exploring Smut segment that I do on my page, so if you like that, definitely check out Reading Smut. Next up, the Fantasy Fangirls. They are like one of those book podcasts that will take a book and like go all the way through it and analyze it and have theories for upcoming books and all of that fun stuff. They are fantastic if you love romantasy books. They dive in. They have dove into Fourth Wing, the ACOTAR books, the Spark of the Everflame books, and When the Moon Hatched. They actually have a media network, and under that media network you have the Fantasy Fan Fellas. These are two guys that follow I don't want to say more boyish reads. That's not, they do like fantasy reads, and they just did Mistborn, and they're going to be doing Dungeon Crawler Carl next, so highly recommend them. And then also the umbrella, it's Fantasy Fan Reads, and this is another reading podcast. It's supposed to be like a cozy, like casual kind of chat with guests kind of podcast. This one is really nice and like chill to listen to. Another podcast that analyzes books is Book Talk for Book Talk. They have done all of SJM's books pretty much, or they're in the process of doing them all. They've done all the ACOTAR books. They're currently doing House of Flame of Shadow. When they finish that, they'll have all the Crescent City books done, and they've done through Air of Fire for Throne of Glass. They're also great to listen to. They are a little bit more political than the other ones I've shown so far. But they also talk a lot about like feminism, and they have like a thing where they dissect classics. Love them, great. The Book Riot podcast, it's a little bit outside of the book talk niche. They're more the standard book world. They have like book news. They talk about what they think the it book of the month of the year is going to be. Love them too. And then they have a offshoot 0 to Well Read where they talk about a classic together.